Hello and welcome back to another one of my Euro 2024 videos. I of course am the FPL train, and in this video I'm 2 days late, but I'm going to reveal my Matchday 3 squad for Matchday 3, which is obviously, we're halfway there. We've literally just got now, today and tomorrow, before the next round. So yes, I am a couple of days late. That is obviously because it's a lot harder to do this when I've got work at the same time, but anyways, I'm going to reveal it, and what I will say is I activated the Limitless chip ahead of Matchday 3, so I have obviously made a lot of changes to my Matchday 3 squad. But before that, obviously, let's look back on Matchday 2, and I'm telling you, I've had an absolute shocker for Matchday 2. Just because, I mean, you can see it here, I scored 41 points overall, which is absolutely shocking. It was really, really bad. I mean, I'm telling you, I've had a shocker because the last game, I forgot to change my captain. So, I was watching the Georgia game, and it wasn't until after the Georgia game when Portugal came on, I realised then I forgot to make changes, and I left Bernardo Silva on the bench, as did I leave Foles of Belgium. Obviously, Costa's not really made any difference to me, but yeah, those two, that means I lost out on a total of 18 points, where I could have took out Wirtz and Mbappe, who had a total of 1 point. So, yeah, and I had an absolute stinker, I'll say, just because, yeah, I completely forgot about it, which is mad. You know, usually I'll do it first thing in the morning, but for some reason, I just completely forgot. But anyway, so yeah, overall, I did have a shocking match day too. 41 points overall. Verbruggen, I mean, my goalkeepers, Verbruggen and Costa, smashed it. Both of them got 7 points each, so goalkeepers were good. My defence, I mean, one of the changes I made was Guardiola. Absolutely shocking. Only got 2 points against Albania, conceded 2 goals. It wasn't great, and yeah, disappointing there. Same with Trent, only got 2 points. England conceded. Mittelstaff, I mean, absolutely smashed it against Hungary. Got the clean sheet. Got an assist on top of that as well. And he got 2 points ball career, so smashed it there with 10. And Dumfries got a clean sheet, so yeah, 6 points there. My defence, I mean, if only I remembered to put Foes in as well, I could have had an absolute storm performance there in my back line, but wasn't the case, and he ended up with just that. Midfield-wise, was absolutely shocking. The only midfielder that actually smashed it, I left on the bench and thought to bring in my team. Stansu, another transfer made. Both my transfers worked out absolutely horrendous, especially the fact that I took out Shaqiri, who did actually score, which was really, really annoying. So yeah, that was absolutely shocking. Wirtz only got a single point. I had Modric at the time as my captain. He was the last one I changed to, which, to be fair, I thought was pretty good, going, considering, obviously Mbappe would play on the same day, but Mbappe didn't actually play. So yeah, I picked the right guy that day. It's just I forgot to change it on the last day, which was really frustrating. And then Saka, I mean, England was shocking. He only got 2 points as well. Up front, Chiesa was awful, only got me 2 points. I mean, obviously, Italy are a good team, but he only played 64 minutes, which was disappointing. Ronaldo, he would have been my captain on the last day, to be fair, so I could have had 10 points from him. He did get the assist. He should have really scored. Well, he could have scored, but he opted to pass it, which shocked everybody. But yeah, he only got the assist, and obviously Mbappe didn't play. So yeah, that was an absolute nightmare of a match day. So yeah, let's reveal my match day 3 squad. So then, kicking us off with my goalkeepers, I've kept Diego Costa. He is on the bench because he plays in the last game. But my current goalkeeper at the minute is Jordan Pickford. Now, as bad as England have been, they've actually been pretty solid at the back. Obviously, the goal they conceded against Denmark isn't exactly great, but it was a pretty good goal, and it was from quite far out as well. So, apart from that, I thought, England's, squad, or defensively, has been pretty solid at the back. So, I'm going for Jordan Pickford and Costa, who's played well in goal. So my midfielders then, I made a lot of changes, but Foes, who's still on my bench, obviously plays on the last day of this match day 3, so he's on the bench. Him and Mittelstaff are the only two that are actually in my current squad who I've left in for my Limitless squad. So those two are in now. Mittelstaff and Rudiger both already played. 4 points for Rudiger, only 2 for Mittelstaff. Obviously, Rudiger got 2 points for 7 ball recoveries. That's why he's got the extra. And the fact is, we're all quite surprised that they actually drew against Switzerland. So they did concede a goal, Germany. So that is why both of them haven't turned out great. So far, I mean, you can see my points isn't looking great so far. So yeah, only 6 points from those two. I was actually expecting to have at least 12 points by now with those two. But not the case. So not the greatest start, is it, for match day 3? I got Virgil van Dijk starting, captain for the Netherlands. Austria's a tough fixture, to be fair, but I do think this is going to be a 0-0 if I'm being honest. we'll see. He absolutely smashed it in match day 2 with 8 points, so we'll see how he gets on in today's game. And then Teo Hernandez, you know, he's absolutely smashed it the first 2 games. Got a total of 13 points already in this Euros. Hopefully he can capitalise. Obviously the French aren't exactly qualified to the top of the group so far, so they have to bring out their strongest lineup. They've only got the 4 points in Austria, of course. Have they got 3 points, Austria? Oh my god, my mind's gone blank now. But yeah, Austria, you know, they've still got it all to play for themselves, so they've got to go in for a a good lineup. Good lineup. Oh, I'm going mental here. But yeah, I'm trying to remember. I'm pretty sure Austria did beat Poland, so they have 3 points. So, you know, the French could still finish up in 3rd place. So yeah, I'm hoping because of that, well, they will field their strongest lineup. So yeah, that is my back line. Pretty decent, I'd say, to be fair. But, you know, I think the Germans have put a bit of a down on it already for me. With my midfielders then, so Florian Wirtz stayed in my team, and yet again he disappointed. So that's 3 points now in the last 2 games compared to that 10 points he got in match day 1. So I should have cut my ties with him, but I just love him as a player. I think he's quality. But yeah, that was absolutely disappointing against Germany. Against Switzerland. He went off again early in 76 minutes, and yeah, overall that was a bit, you know, disappointing. Sloboslai's obviously already played for me. I was expecting a lot more than 4 points. He was actually my captain originally, but of course I've changed that since. But yeah, he only got 4 points. He got 5 ball recoveries on the clean sheet, and top of that, she gave him 4. But overall, got to say I'm disappointed with that. I've got Anthony Gordon in here. This was obviously a massive gamble. He's only 1% selected right now. I've done it hoping that Gareth Southgate will make a few changes for this last game. From the sounds of it, from what we're hearing, it's just going to be Gallagher in for Trent, which is going to be really frustrating because England on that left side need a left-sided winger, and it looks like it's not going to happen because Gareth Southgate's got no tactical knowledge. So it looks like this one could be, you know, another doozy for me. Hopefully he comes off the bench and gets a few goals, but I can't really see it. He might get 5 minutes if he's lucky. And then I've got Rabiant. Definitely said that wrong. I don't know how to say it, but Rabiant. Either way, I've got the French midfielder in. I've got Poland. Poland, I've been really disappointed, to be fair. I think they're past their sell-by date. They're golden. Well, their best team was probably about 2018. Lewandowski's on his last legs now. And even then, he's been injured. So not much of a threat, really, coming from Poland right now. And fair, this guy's had a couple of decent starts, you know, decent games for France. You know, he got 4 points against Austria. He got 5 points against the Dutch. You know, he's a pretty good, you know, player, good at getting ball recoveries. So yeah, I've gone for him on my field. And on the bench, I've got Kevin De Bruyne, who's got Ukraine. What a, you know, what a group this is. You know, all 4 teams on 3 points. Belgium have to go for it, which is great, which means he's guaranteed to start. You know, you never know what could happen. He absolutely smashed it in the last game against Romania, where obviously he did get that goal. He got on player of the match. Ball recoveries. He absolutely smashed it. He got 12 points for overall. So fingers crossed he can do that again in match day 3. And so finally, that leads me on to my front 3. And starting us off with the 2 guys I've got up front at the moment in time is Harry Kane. We're expecting big things from England in this 3rd game. Hopefully, finally, we can get our, you know, Euros off to a good start. He did score in the last game against Denmark. Hopefully, he gets a couple of goals against Slovenia tonight. He's going to be my captain today. So fingers crossed that works out quite well. And I've got Antoine Griezmann, you know, quality player. I mean, he's been actually quite disappointed in terms of getting something. He's only actually got 2 points in each game, making just 4. So in terms of actually getting points, he's been pretty terrible in all fairness. But fingers crossed he can do it in the game today against Poland. And then finally, that leaves me with Romelu Lukaku, who's been, you know, really unfortunate. What is it? 3 goals he's had disallowed. It's a bit frustrating for him. So he's not actually scored yet in the Euros somehow. He's got just that single assist against Romania. I am expecting him to score in tomorrow's game. We'll have to see. But yeah, that is then my team for match day 3. Sorry that it is a couple of days late, but with working out, I've just not got much time. I will have enough time though to put my last 16 team or round of 16 team together before the deadline. Hopefully, you know, I have a good, well, hopefully the rest of my match day 3 turns out a lot better than it started, because so far, you know, I've got a total of 12 points from 4 plays. Not great, but fingers crossed it turns around. So yeah, that is how my team looks for match day 3. Let me know what you think. Let me know what your teams are and how you currently get on for match day 3. Thank you for watching this video. Please as well, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all on the next one.